Right.
You mentioned surprises. Are we in for a surprise this Sunday? Baker absolutely could play. Those are his words.
Mhm.
Do we trust him as fantasy players?
In fantasy, no, you don't trust him this
Yeah.
week. You and as like the football game is concerned, if you're the Browns, why would you just not want him to sit out and stay rested? This is what I talk about a lot is if you're hurt, if you cannot fully go, why the hell are you trying to get on the field?
Yeah.
You're going to just hurt yourself more. You're not going to perform as well as you should. And especially as the starting quarterback of a team, your team's counting on you to do something. And, they're just a team that is so banged up right now.
Yeah.
You got Peoples Jones, who's out, uh, Landry, who may not play, Odell, who may not play, Chubb is still questionable, still no Kareem Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty much going to look like the same team that was against the Broncos, who almost lost.
Yeah. Case
And the
Keenum 1-0.
Steelers, who are pretty decent, that defense, it can get after people. They're quietly a pretty good defense. So if Baker's in, I mean, interceptions are going to be thrown, mistakes are going to be made.
Yep.
That's that's one of my upsets this week.
Okay. Yeah.
Steelers over the
Steelers.
Browns.
Steelers certainly no slouch. The offense is a little flaccid with Big Ben, walking skyscraper, but that defense plays with Tomlin and whatnot. It must be the Lions, and I'm more focused on Dan Campbell, and they haven't won a game. Deandre Swift's the second best running back in the league. It's crazy. He's questionable this week, but an automatic play.
Yeah, I mean, if you've looked at his status, almost every week of this season has been questionable.
Yeah.
But he still comes in, puts up numbers like he did last week. And going against the Eagles,
Yeah.
oh yeah, he's a smash play. This is a game that was actually really, really tough to pick because the Eagles aren't good either. They just have a couple of wins. In Detroit, they played real tough last week against the Rams, and Deandre Swift was a huge part of that. He's been a huge part of this offense. He was last season. They just didn't realize it until super late. He's probably the best player on that offense. So you just got to press that start button every single week for DeAndre Swift.
Well, that's a great segue because I am plugging him into my DFS lineup. He's anchoring my running back. He's my running back 1, my running back 2, your boy, Cordero Patterson. Yes, he's come down a little bit to earth, but again, that's because the Falcons have got more weapons returning, but I still love Patterson against
Kyle Pitts
Carolina
coming
this
up
week.
and actually doing something now. So,
oh my goodness, quietly. I mean, Chase is stealing all the headlines, but Pitts not necessarily doing the touchdowns, but he's making one-handed catches and racking up yards.
Leads the league in receiving yards the past 2 games, not 2 weeks because they had the bye, but
yeah, I love it. I love it. Stafford's my quarterback. I've got in the receiving core Chris Godwin. I believe Antonio Brown is doubtful, probably not going to play. Pittman, another guy I feel like I can trust.